Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing today? I'm early. I'm getting the worm today. A good old tequila worm. Oh, rookie move, rookie move. Ah! Okay, stop playing with me now. Let's see. There. There's Hank. How you doing? Yes, I am live on YouTube. You are correct. Oh my goodness. What a day, what a day, what a day. It's not been too bad, but it just started a couple hours ago. I woke up way too early. But that's okay. At least I'm awake.
Good morning, Chick Picker.
There's Todd.
Man, I missed you going live.
I know. I'm running
Early.
I'm running early. Better than running late.
Yep. What's going on this fine, fearless, fantastic, functional, freaky Friday?
I don't know.
I don't know any more F words.
Oh, I'm sure you can find a few more. Frickin' frackin'.
Snacking.
Frickin' frackin' Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, I woke up early and then went and sat in my recliner for a little bit. I was really trying to like doze off. I was intending to, but just wouldn't let it happen.
You're a hoot. I like that mug.
Yeah, it's a cute mug. I love that mug.
I don't give a hoot.
Hey there, Lord Ahab. Hope they're having a good afternoon. He's in the UK. Well, I can't say I've never been outside the States because I have, but I've been to Mexico and the Bahamas, but I've never been to your side of that side of the earth.
Well, I have, and it's just fabulous. It's fabulous over there. Yes.
One of these days I need to get over there. But first, well, it's not. It's in the States, but first priority is Hawaii.
Yeah, everybody's got to go at least once.
That's right.
Because it's a neat place. I don't think I'd want to live there.
No, I don't think I mean, it sounds weird for me saying that, but I don't think I would want to live there either.
Not because it's not a beautiful, nice place, but because I'm used to wide open spaces, and you're just in a smallish area. I mean,
yeah, kind of stacked on top of each other.
I mean, if you drive a long way in Hawaii, you maybe went 50 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We drive 35 miles to get to a Walmart, and I mean, that's nothing, you know?
Yep.
But that's
traveling the whole state.
Yeah, that's nearly across
or one of the islands anyway. Morning, Sally.
Hi, morning.
So, but yeah, that's one place that I intend to go one of these days.
This is what I get for making my husband get a job. I have to ship my own stuff.
Oh,
I know.
Sally was a little spoiled there.
Mm,
Does he work the weekends too?
he hasn't yet.
Okay. But it's
Um,
possible.
but it is possible, yeah.
Morning, Liz. Hope you're having a good morning.
I have 5 going out this morning.
Awesome. Very
I
good.
know. I was like, that is crazy. And it's like, I could be at the other end of the house and my phone will be in here and I can hear the ding cha-ching.
So did you get much done in your inventory stuff?
Not a whole lot.
No.
No. I mean, I screwed off a little yesterday. I got some things listed, but I didn't really do much.
I'm checking up on you.
I thought
I
that
know.
garage would be all cleared out and empty now.
Yeah, shit. Not.
Not even, huh?
No.
Well,
And it takes me forever to ship. I've been working on these for like, well, I was in my inventory room this morning, messing around, putting stuff away and stuff like that. And then, and looking for stuff that I sold. And, so, but I've been up since 6.
yeah.
And, but I was watching, I guess they have a ladies UK show, reselling show.
Oh.
So I was listening to that this morning. And
Who's on there? Anybody from the States or?
6 women, no, just 6 UK women.
Okay.
You know, Nick and Andrea Hills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Andrea's on there.
Okay.
And then there's like 5 other women.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good morning, Steampunk Town. Good morning, good morning.
Hi, Steampunk.
Happy Friday. And there's Patty. Good morning.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Liz. Yeah, eBay, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, like, stuff is selling.
Yeah. It's pretty stale for me.
Really?
Yeah. I think
You
I
list
sold.
yesterday?
No, I didn't. Yes. I list every day. Every single day I list.
Well, that's good. Maybe you should stop for a couple of days and see how it goes.
No.
I don't know. I'm probably not the best person to give you advice on that matter, but you know, it's like if you're doing one thing and it doesn't work, you might as well do the opposite and see if that works. That's all
yeah.
I know.
I don't really want to take that chance.
Yeah.
It could go like, I mean, at least I got one cell over there. It could go completely in the toilet, you know.
Yeah.
But,
and how many did you get on Posh?
One. Just one. But that's okay. I mean,
yeah.
The last couple of days I've had 6 and 7, you know, so you know, you're gonna have a slow day every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I could do that. I just want today to be, you know, really busy and really good and
that's cold.
I've been really trying to stick around home and,
Yeah.
be a good girl, but
I know. I was thinking I needed to go to the thrift store today, but then I was thinking about it and I'm like, I really don't.
I look around at all the stuff that I have to list and I'm like, you don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You need
Yep.
your butt at home.
I did really good yesterday. I've got 17 going out today.
Wow.
Todd.
No, that's a lie. I think I got 7.
You just jinxed yourself now.
I know.
Yeah, you did. Now
I'm
that was
need
gonna
some
get you.
juju at the end of the show.
I was gonna say so much for that part-time status, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I got a huge bag of clothes yesterday at the rummage sale. I'm so stupid.
Clothes?
No, they had 2 more Carhartt bib overalls, and they
Wow,
had.
you have to get those.
Yeah, I had.
Now you know that they sell.
Yeah.
They had their
Well,
bag sale
anything-
last week, so all
Anything
the.
Carhartt, even with holes and rugged and all that, anything Carhartt is going to sell for $20.
Yeah,
One
I
of
sold.
them I got yesterday is new with tags.
Well, you need to be doing some comps on that.
I sold mine for 20 the other day, and they had grease stains on them and paint and a name that was marked out with a marker, and then another name put on the inside. And I mean, there was all kinds of stuff wrong with them, but they didn't have any holes and they didn't have any tears, and all the buttons worked. So I sold them for 20.
Yeah, there you go.
And I might have could have got 30 out of them.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
if they're pretty, don't be selling them for $20.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Here, slap my
Yes,
wrist.
I will whip you.
Man.
Yeah, I put the new ones on for like $39.95 plus shipping.
That's
Good job.
good. That's good.
job.
So, but I got a Polo Ralph Lauren jacket that it's a canvas material. It's plaid, but it's a
Mhm.
canvas material that's been oiled.
Mm.
You know, like oiled leather, oiled
Like
clothes.
Okay.
It's supposed to make it more weather resistant and stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
So
Is it vintage?
I think so, and I didn't see one like it on eBay.
Is it
Okay.
oiled or is it waxed?
Oiled.
Okay.
Well-
I understood oiled, but I know sometimes they have the waxed.
Yeah,
But this
like
is
dusters, like cowboy duster
yeah.
coats, or those are waxed, I think.
Right.
But they called
So-
this one oiled. In fact, on the garment care label,
Mm-hmm.
it said, "Don't get up against light furniture or light colored walls because you'll leave a mark."
Yeah.
Wow.
Make sure before you list those suckers, before you list that sucker, make sure you look on WorthPoint and see if you can find any comps.
I don't have
if you-
WorthPoint.
Well, if you don't have it, message Bridget. She'll look it up for you. She don't have no problem with that. But make sure you look and see if one is sold. You know, I think they check what last 10 years or something on WorthPoint.
Actually,
Maybe
I think
20.
it's longer than that.
Maybe 20 or something. Yeah, because I think it's 20. And then so yeah, I would look. Does it look like it's in real good condition?
Yeah, it's you can tell it's been used. There was some pilling on the stretchy waistband,
Oh, there you go. Liz will
And
look it up for you.
and I got it all off.
It's a Ralph Lauren.
Polo
Okay.
Ralph Lauren.
Tara says, look, search Ralph Lauren oil skin, and they show up in solds.
Okay, let me look.
Oh, WorthPoint doesn't show the correct best offer price. I thought they did. That's weird.
Show solds.
I gotta go find a box for my Easy Bake Oven.
You sold an Easy Bake Oven?
Yeah.
Good.
Wow, there's one that sold for $225.
Woo-wee.
But it's a 2XL tall,
What's yours?
large.
Well, not too far away from that.
There's
large
one that sold for $9.99.
Oh, yeah, go all over the place, huh?
So that's, yeah, they're all over.
So Liz, it would be a Ralph Lauren oilskin jacket, size
Oiled cloth. That's what
oil cloth.
tag says, yeah. It's not, yeah, it's like a canvas cloth.
So, and then you said extra large.
Large.
Oh, a large.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the one that went for 220 something has got it brand new with tags. And mine is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that stuff, even Ralph Lauren, you would think, oh, I can't, hardly get anything for this because it's saturated or whatever. There's pieces that are not.
Right. Depends on the pieces.
Yeah.
And of course, size is always a good thing. The bigger sizes always seem to do better. But I mean, even a large, that I think that could go pretty good.
And you know what? I don't even care what anybody says because Ralph Lauren polos even. I know that they're saturated, but you know what? I always freaking sell them. Mm-hmm. Even if Brandon sold a Ralph Lauren polo that was orange yesterday. Mm-hmm. For I think he took an offer of $9. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't pay nothing for it, so there's no overhead.
Yeah, people still buy them.
Yeah.
People still buy them. They still, they might not sell for premium price, but people will still buy them for a good price.
But I don't know anybody who'd walk across a $10 bill and not pick it up.
Right. Exactly. Sally, go get your shipping done.
I know. What else do I got? Oh, I sold a Turner watch that I think I got from Todd.
There's one a whole lot like mine that sold for $27.50. Dang it! I listed mine for $100 or best offer.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, as long as you're in that range,
That's the thing. That is the thing with comps, is they're so. Let's see. Oilcloth hunting jackets look real good, 150 to 250. The things are just so, because I think a lot of people don't know how to price within the comps, and so they just throw it up there.
Yeah.
They don't really look at the comps and see what it's actually been sold for and all that. So
I look at the comps and and then I make my own decision on
Sure.
what I want to sell it for. But, and if it doesn't, and I always have best offer on everything anyways. So, I try to, work with people and stuff, and, but I don't want to just give it away either.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to what I got at the rummage. I think I don't mind buying clothes if it's something I've had success with in the past,
Hmm.
like pearl snap shirts. I got 2 of those yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't like clothes, but I know those suckers sell. So
Back road picker. Bonafide steps over or $10 bills at the thrift store. Yeah. I mean, to each their own. Some people just do not like to do clothes, and they will avoid it like the plague. That's okay. If you don't want to do clothes and you want to focus on other things, then hey, somebody else
yeah,
will pick it up.
if you get enough stock in the things that you like to sell, yeah, there's no reason to do something you don't particularly like.
Hmm.
So,
And a lot of people don't like to do clothes. I don't mind it. It's probably one of my favorite things to do.
and some of the clothes I've listed, I've had for years.
Hmm.
So that's part of my dislike for them too. I just basically wasted the time listing them.
Well,
And they're nice clothes, shirts and
yeah, but you could probably move them if you maybe revisited comps, lowered the price a little bit, and kind of um, got it back into the market. You could probably get rid of it.
yeah.
But
Yeah, for a while there, I thought I could sell sport coats and suits like Ronnie, and I was like, no, if you're not getting the brands that he gets,
yeah,
then that's kind of
yeah,
I've had several sports coats for like 2 or 3 years now, and they just don't sell. And I've lowered prices and stuff. And I don't know,
yeah.
time to donate some stuff.
I need to look at that. Yeah, I sold that. I mean, definitely, looking and keeping an eye out for different things. Um, that can really, like that Brooks Brothers women's jacket. It was a Laura Piana black. It was a women's jacket blazer, and I sold that for $90, and I was pretty darn happy with that.
Hmm.
And I don't sell those very
That's
often,
good.
so I was very um, not really nervous about it, but just because I don't sell them very often, I don't know a whole lot about them and stuff. But yeah, I dressed it up. I put a shirt underneath it and put a string of pearls around the neck and took a picture, and somebody liked it. I don't know. I feel like I'm as a reseller. I think I'm growing every day, not physically, but but just learning different brands and kind of putting my neck out there a little bit and taking some risks and um, you know trying new things, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's right, Sassy. Learn something every day. But, yeah, I got I got some listing done yesterday, but I got a whole lot more to list. So um, even though I kind of get that cabin fever thing. I need to just press on. Trying to shave my money for my trips. My learning curve is steep right now. But I mean, that's the thing though, is you have, I mean, taking a break, that kind of, you know, and then coming back, you had the knowledge, you still had the knowledge that you had before you took your break, and so, you know, you're jumping back in with a little more knowledge than what you had, and you know, from before, and you know, it kind of puts you maybe ahead of the game a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying, Liz. I was tempted yesterday, but I held strong. I mean, I could go and just not tell anybody, but there ain't no fun in that. And if I do a video, then Julie will find out, so I'll be in trouble. But oh yeah, she said it gave perspective. I'm way more picky at sourcing. Yeah, that's a good way to be. You don't need to pick up all the stuff. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil.
Julie.
I popped on at the right time. You sure did.
Fixing to pop out a baby.
Pretty close here. Pretty close. I think she was 35 weeks on Wednesday.
Woo! It's not long now.
No, she's actually got four weeks to go.
Are you rubbing the lotion on your skin so you don't get them stretch mark things? What do you call them? Stretch marks?
Mm-hmm. I asked her that the other day.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Hey there, Tim.
I remember when Gwen was pregnant, she would lotion herself up so she wouldn't have marks after it was over and stuff. So
it's hard to remember to do that. I don't think I ever did that. Tiger stripes. Yep.
What's Julie talking about?
Oh, Todd was asking her if she rubs the lotion on her skin to keep from getting stretch marks.
Yeah.
The bad thing about that is it doesn't matter how much lotion you rub on there, you're still going to get stretch marks.
Yeah.
You may not get as many, and they may not be as bad, but you're still going to get them.
That's just the stuff to get right there.
I just remember bits and bobs about Gwen being pregnant because Gage is 28.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do remember helping her rub the parts that she couldn't reach very well.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Dirty old man.
Not those parts, different parts.
Oh my gosh.
Sally went there.
Yeah, she did.
Bad Sally, bad.
Sorry.
We're gonna have to take away that easy bake oven you're playing with. I can't sell those things. I've had a couple of them, and I don't know, they just don't sell for me.
This one sold for like 17.
And then they're a pain to ship.
Not too bad. I got a big eBay box that'll fit in.
Back road, she's still got some, so I don't know how much it helped or not. I'm sure it helped. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't know anything.
It probably helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So baby Emberlin's coming soon, and all that fun. That'll be fun. Fun for me, and probably not very much fun for her. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna be glad that that part is over, but she said had major pregnancy brain this morning. I started the dryer twice yesterday.
Hey, that's
Okay.
that's
That's a normal last day for me. Just wait. Just wait. You get that again when you're 40.
yeah, I do that even though I'm not pregnant.
It's okay, Julie. Still nothing in it. What happened? Started it again this morning to dry Dan's work sweaters, and there's still nothing in it. Was it in the washer? Yeah.
He says I do that almost daily.
It happens whether you're pregnant or you're old. It still just happens.
I was watching some that. No, but I know Wisconsin. I was watching some old videos, and I watched the one where I was telling Dusty that I took out the dryer lint holder. She says, "Well, I'm fucked then." I took out the dryer lint holder. I scraped all the lint off, and I threw it down the hole that the holder goes in.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "What the hell's wrong with me?" And Dusty said, "You're 40. That's what's wrong with you." I'm like, "Shit."
Yeah.
I'm so screwed. I do feel like if I don't know if there is a drug on the market for Alzheimer's or whatever, but I feel like I need to be studied for that or something, because I feel like if I don't do something now, I'm gonna be getting Alzheimer's or something. It's kind of scary because you know, when you work with people with that and stuff, and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be, an old lady going back in time and turning into a baby, because that's basically what happens is you reverse age.
Yeah.
And you end up eating baby food and wearing diapers. And not being able to talk and walk and all that.
Yeah. Morning, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
I sent you the link if you want to come in.
Come in, Carol.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, she does. Come here. You have to, because I said so.
Mom doesn't have Alzheimer's, but she's gotten to where she tells the same stories over and over.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, though, that do that at age 16.
Yeah, and she tells it to you like you've not heard it before.
Right.
And I usually just listen, but once in a while I get fed up and go, Mom, you've already told me this story like 12 times. And she shuts up for about an hour because she's mad at me.
I don't say anything. My mother-in-law tells me, because she'll usually text me every day.
Yeah.
And so, or she never calls, but she'll usually text me, or we'll go to lunch. and there's some kind of story with the family or whatever that goes through, and she'll repeat it like multiple times. And I don't say anything. I just go with the flow.
Right.
Because I would feel horrible if somebody told, yeah, you've already said that, Valerie. Shut the hell up. Do I need to take you to a home right now?
Fishing and Picking said, Todd, you told us that story already.
Shut up, fishing and picking.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Fishing and picking. He's a punk whippersnapper.
Oh.
Hey, Beth.
Well, it's supposed to Beth. Good morning. Good morning. It's supposed to be 74 today.
Hi, Beth. Hi, Sadie.
I don't know what we're doing today, but
Carol's
it's cold
over
out there right now.
Junk girls over there.
It's cold outside.
Sassy Siller.
Hi, Sarah.
How sassy are you, Sassy?
She says, I repeat my stories, and when someone tells me, I just comment, it's a good story.
It's a good story, so I'm going to tell you again.
Yep. It's so good, I got to tell you twice. Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to be in that same boat.
She's not that sassy.
I miss this lady.
Hey there, Goat Jazz.
Goat Jazz.
Oh, Goat Jazz is
a
UK friend.
Everything is okay over there across the pond.
I seen that Lord Ahab's in here too.
Yep.
Where'd you come up with the name Goat Jazz?
I don't ever do that, Julie. She goes, you do it sometimes, Mom.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't ever do that. I'm perfect in every way.
Sally tells the same story sometimes.
I do. I do. And so, I do.
That is true, Julie.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't remember which daughter I told it to.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun, Tom. I wish I had some yard sales to go to.
Yeah, I'm grounded.
Only from yourself.
I'm grounded. I can't go anywhere.
You could. You just had people telling you not to.
Julie says no. Julie says I have to stay at home.
Well, she just wants you to save your money for the bins.
Well, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the bins.
Wow, true.
She said, Mom, I was just kidding. You are not. I mean, really, there's not going to, unless I get like an Uber or maybe I can have Dan take me over there. But that's, it's an inconvenience because you got to take me over there and drop me off and then pick me up. I don't want to put anybody out. So, oh, awesome, Patty. She said eBay's alive. I just sold a coat I listed yesterday. You're not going with me, Julie.
She's going. She's like, I want to go too.
You can't go with me unless
why can't she?
You could. After the baby's born.
Why does she have to wait?
That's a lot of walking.
Oh.
She can barely make it through Target.
She'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, like when I was pregnant with Job, I remember mom came up like 3 days before I had him.
Mm-hmm.
And we took her everywhere because I wanted her to sightsee around Washington.
Right.
So we freaking went everywhere, you know, our little spots. I took her to Still Bridge. You know, I took her to the beach that had, it was a bay, but it was completely covered in
Sand dollars.
sand dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't walk without stepping on sand dollars. That's how bad
Wow.
it was. So, and she was just amazed at this beach, you know. And like, you know, because then you go to Pismo and maybe you'll find a half of one, you know.
They're all broken off.
But yeah, this beach was completely full of sand dollars.
Huh.
And you know, we walked along there, you know, we took her everywhere and walked everywhere, you know, walked a lot. And you
Yeah.
know, she says they have bathrooms, I'll be fine.
Okay. You say so.
Yeah, I mean, there's no
It's
reason
not that
why
I
she
don't want
should.
to go,
It's
but
good for her.
I just don't want her to.
I mean, do they have any place that you could sit down, like a bench or something? I'm sure they have something.
I'm trying to think if they do.
Just bring a blanket and put it on the floor.
Oh.
Say, I'm just gonna set my ass right here. Or get a wheelchair. I'm sure they have wheelchairs at the front.
Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah, I could push you in the cart, Julie. You can just hop right in there. That's a good idea. We'll just pile stuff over you. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm only gonna be there. I think I get there on the 11th, and then basically we have Tuesday, and then Wednesday she's gonna have the baby.
Yeah.
So ain't gonna be much time.
Yeah,
But I guess, you know, that's one of the things that we could do after, you know, maybe if Dan's.
And she has a car, right? Like an extra car or no?
Yeah, she has a Jeep.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy that's going to be for her to get in and out of.
Well, why don't you drive?
I ain't driving.
Why not?
I am not driving in Sacramento.
Oh my God.
I mean, I would drive if I had to, but I mean, she's going to have to get in on the same side anyway, or on the other side anyway. So. Ooh, my new granddaughter is coming tonight for the weekend. That's awesome. That's what Beth says.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna take some little things just in case. That way I can live.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Carol, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
How come you didn't talk or say you were here?
Because I was listening.
Oh. Well,
I was listening to. Are you trying to say you're taking your daughter to the bins?
Yeah.
Not before she has a baby. No, I'm not allowing that.
She said she's going before the bins.
Because that's disgusting.
Before
Those
she
places are
delivers.
gross. Those are gross.
Oh, it'll be fine.
You want to take care of that little baby.
She's not going to go after she has the baby. I mean, she might go, but she's not going to take the baby out.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, even before. I don't know.
Why?
Because it's gross at the bins. And
So-
stop being a bad influence on your sister.
the
Sally.
the baby's protected inside. She ain't gonna get. It's not like the baby's gonna have her little paw out trying to grab stuff off the table. If she does, that's a dang miracle.
No, people are like, I don't know about that, Vince, but people are pushy, and I'm just afraid for the baby.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay.
We don't really
Mine,
have a
they're
problem with
vicious.
that.
Okay, they're vicious at my end. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It'll be
usually-
fine.
they're usually not that aggressive. I mean, of course, you always run into, a few, but you just steer clear of that stuff, and,
Oh no, I'm right in there when they bring out the
Well,
new tables.
of course you are, Carol. You're Carol.
I
You're gonna
know.
do that.
Yeah.
You like all
Well,
that.
no, not even. I like all that rough stuff. Believe me, I wish we could hit each other because then I'd be okay. But it's controlling it because I snap sometimes
Right.
and I yell and people I'm like, you guys are so ignorant. And I don't like people that are ignorant like that.
Because she's like, hey, lady, I had that first.
No, I don't like the behavior that it brings out in people. It's like the mob mentality. And I just think that's like, we know better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
come on now.
Yes. Beth says Julie can be quality control at the bin. Pass her everything and let her sort. Yep.
Yeah.
Sally just wants everybody to have a big pile like she does in the back. Sally, I don't see your pile going down any.
Carol, I listed yesterday and I sold 5 things overnight.
You did?
Mhm.
Wow. See, this is what happens when you list. Look at 5 things, you little devil.
Sweet.
Wow, that's better than me. Great. See what happens when you actually list the crap that you have?
I know. It's amazing. But don't you tell me I ain't doing shit, lady.
I didn't say you weren't doing stuff. I said you're trying to make everybody else have a mess like you.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that people coddle people too much. Like we did, there was a lot of stuff that we did, when we were pregnant that they don't do now because people say, oh, you don't need to do that. Or like even, when their kids are born, they like spray stuff and clean stuff and what do you call it, that sanitizer.
Yeah.
They put hand sanitizer on all their toys and all. Sorry, kids need some dirt in their mouth.
Yep.
Your kids need some dirt in their mouth.
No, I have that. I
Because-
had that with my nephews and nieces like, in New Jersey. You couldn't touch the baby unless you washed your hands.
Yeah.
Well, washing your hands is a different
No,
thing.
but but you could have your hands like clean. Like I wash my hands a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'm always clean. Like I'm not like gross. You know what I mean? I may be ugly, but I'm always clean. And it's like I don't know. When sometimes this, it could be the baby could have been older, and it was still like, did you wash your hands? It was like really like my hands are clean. Like, and if there's any dirt, it's you know what I mean? Like a little bit. It's not going to kill the baby. You know?
I will tell you that my sister-in-law, she had a preemie, all right, and so the preemie was in the hospital for like probably 2 to 3 weeks, after she was born and stuff. That girl, when she got home, the doctor says, oh, make sure everything's clean and everything. You don't want her to get sick, and I understand that. So this girl, she would put hand sanitizer on everything and clean everything that the baby was around. Well, that baby was the sickest freaking baby I have ever known. And as soon as it would like she was at my house for close to a month because her mom had another baby and was in the hospital with the other baby. That girl was never sick whenever she was with my house. And
She's
but
probably
it
allergic
was
to
like,
all the chemicals in that hand sanitizer.
I think they don't get enough dirt in their system, and so they have nothing they have no immune system.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, the resistance is not.
You know, you have to have a little dirt so that, you know, so that your body can learn to fight off things. You know, my kids weren't real sickly either, and they were around dirt all the time. That, you know, throw them outside and play, you know. And, you know, it was, you know, that's the thing. It's like, unless they, you know, unless they do that, then, you know, then they're going to be sickly all the time
Yeah.
because they'll have no freaking immune system. But people are just coddled too much in general these days.
Patty says I'm gonna have a mud pie for lunch.
Are you pooping yourself over there, Todd?
No, that was Jenny smelling my.
I was gonna say it
That's
sounded
the
like
ham.
Jenny.
Snorting like a pig.
Oh my god, I love that Jenny.
Oh.
Your camera's not on. We can't see her.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I got it all boxed up, Todd.
Good for you.
I did it all by myself. I didn't need that
Man,
junky old
look at
Brandon
you.
today.
I knew you could do it.
It took you from the beginning of the show to get that done. It's 8:47 now.
Shut up.
It's okay, Sally. You did
One
it.
down,
That's
4 to go.
important.
She has 4 more though, right? 'Cause she
No,
sold one.
I only have one.
You only have
I
one
only-
more to go?
Yeah, and it's a watch.
Oh, so that's easy.
Let's see. Julie said,
Yeah, Liz says we need a doggy cam, silver hair. Need to see that, Jenny.
All right, just a minute.
Okay.
Let's see. Where am I?
come for it.
Shut up. Come here, Jenny.
You can hear her already. Jenny!
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Jenny.
You want
Julie.
that piece of ham?
Oh my god.
You want that piece of ham? You want that piece of ham?
Jenny.
Huh?
Jenny
You want
bird.
it? You want that chunk of ham right there? You want that chunk of ham?
That's so funny, Julie.
That's hilarious.
That didn't last long.
Oh, that was good, Julie.
It's all gone. It's all gone.
Say, hey, there's still liquid there. I could lick it up.
Yeah.
Does she make that sound all day?
No,
No,
just
just when
when
she's
she's smelling or sleeping.
Okay.
Only when she's breathing. Right, Jenny? Right, Jenny.
There's Todd.
Oops. This is where the drool comes out.
Uh-oh. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, she's so darn cute. Look at that face. I could just
Yes.
squeeze her. Hi, Jenny. Oh my goodness. She can't hear us anyway. I don't know why I'm talking to her.
She's like, that's enough of that. You can put me down now.
She's like, I don't know what's going on, but
Okay.
Oh, Ringo got jealous.
Ringo's like, what? There's some other YouTube star I want to be on.
Ring, come here. Come here. Come here.
Did you see that Johnny's family's doing Stranger Things for their Halloween outfits?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ringo! I'm your Huckleberry.
Hey, good morning, everyone. No, you don't need coffee. No need no coffee.
Lucy is the
She's 11.
yeah, she's 11, and then and she's wearing a jumpsuit from, like, the 80s.
Oh, cool.
And then Annie is the Winona character,
Right.
and Johnny, I think, is the cop,
Okay.
and I'm not. Jace is one of the monsters.
Oh, he's one of the monsters? Oh.
It's cool though.
Let's see. He's loading hands. Let's see. Is cross posting on Poshmark worth the work? You betcha it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I
rough.
know it's hard.
It's rough, but it's worth it.
Yeah. And once you get that activity up, make sure that you're also sharing.
Oh, Todd, you're right.
My hands are floating.
Uh-oh.
There goes your hand.
Make sure that you are
Give him a
also
hand.
sharing, at least a few times a day. And you do that and you're going to get some sales.
I haven't
You have to ramp it up though.
I haven't been listing on there. I haven't been sharing.
I know mine is down to, it's like once you lose that, you have to do it all over again, ramp it up again. And it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's like, it is what it is. That's one thing. That's one thing that those UK ladies were talking about this morning. They're like, well, if we had Poshmark, I told them, I said, for one, because they're, crying about, all of the item specifics getting changed and thrown out and all that. And, they're saying, well, if we had Poshmark, then we could put, some of our stuff on Poshmark and, maybe not even do eBay anymore. And I said, for one, eBay has the traffic. eBay is always going to be number one in traffic for, until somebody overrides them or whatever, they're going to be number one in traffic.
Sure.
But you can succeed on Poshmark, but it is like double the work. I think. Yes, it may be easy to list on there, but I think it's double the work. But yeah, I think it would be good for them to get Poshmark. I think they have Macari over there. I don't know. Anissa, you're getting sales with no sharing. How are you doing that? Must have good stuff, girl.
I got a sale on Poshmark. Yes, I haven't been sharing. I haven't even been going into it, and I got a sale yesterday, which was good.
Wow.
And they bought it for full price, which was even better. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
and my prices are elevated because you have to offer not only the when someone likes it, not only the discount but the stupid discount and shipping, which really brings you down.
Better check my Poshmark. Make sure I didn't sell nothing. Maybe they gave it a magic pill or something.
I haven't been selling much over there, but I haven't listed anything in there in maybe 6 months.
Oh wow.
Well, I shouldn't say 6 months. Whenever they went to that home goods stuff, whenever they did that, I put some home goods on there, and that was it.
Yeah.
But I hadn't listed before that either because I was getting frustrated.
It's not, for me, I'm a big believer in Poshmark. I think I
You
think
do
it's a
well on
great
it.
I think it's a great platform, and it doesn't how would you say it? It doesn't take it doesn't. What am I trying to say? I'm having like an Alzheimer movement.
Telling you.
A bowel movement.
Runs in the family.
No. So it doesn't take the place of my eBay. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't get the words out. It doesn't take the place of my eBay, but definitely, if eBay is down, it will supplement it.
Right.
But you got to put the work in.
But if you think about it, though, if you spent all the time on Poshmark that you do on eBay, you probably could do a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, because some people just sell on Poshmark. Some people
Yeah.
just sell on eBay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you're listing over on Poshmark every day, aren't you?
every day.
And
Yeah, she has
Macari.
And
She
Macari.
has that thing. How's Macari doing? Anything?
It's doing okay. It's not great, but I probably will get a sale about every 3 days.
Oh, so that's good.
I'll get a sale over there. So it's not
No,
horrible.
that's good. But every sale adds up.
Yeah.
Like you said, if eBay's a little slow,
Mm.
those other 2 sales here and there
Yeah.
compensate for what you lost on eBay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think on Poshmark, I think I've gotten 26 sales for the
Wow,
month. So
that's a lot. For Poshmark, that's a lot.
and then I don't know what I got for eBay.
I got like 4 on Poshmark, but whatever. How's your Amazon doing, Valerie?
It's doing okay. There was a couple of things that I bought a bunch of. Oh well, there was one particular item. I'm not saying what it is.
Right.
So don't freak out. But I had about. See, what did I have? I think I had 15 of this item, and I think I've sold 10 already.
Wow.
And I bought it pretty cheap, and I'm selling it for a really good price. So
Awesome.
they started popping off, and they've done really good. There's another couple of items that it's finally. It took a while. It took a while for it to come, to
Start
making money, to
Mhm.
be in the black. But I'm finally. It's definitely showing some profit now.
Yeah, I
But
don't know. It's just something about that. I just can't get into it. I don't know why.
yeah, I think you would do good at it because you like to shop.
I'm shopping all the time. Yeah, no kidding. I don't like to have. I don't know. I don't know. I like to shop like I don't know how to explain it, but I like to shop like I'm shopping for myself almost. You know what I mean? Like, oh, when I
Right.
find something like cheap, but I don't like to like have to hunt for it. I like to, I don't know. I don't know.
That's
I
the
just
thing,
can't get
though.
into it.
I don't really even. I mean, there has been a couple of things that I have hunted
I just don't
for.
want to sit there and scan 100. I don't know. It's just something about, I don't, the more I hear about, the more I like, don't really like it. And I don't know why.
It's really not that though. Like you don't have to go to Walmart and scan everything in the aisle. Just go to Walmart and look at what's in the clearance, and if there's something that kind of, sometimes you can see the prices where, what the regular price is and what the markdown is.
Right, that's what I
by
do.
that a lot.
That's what I do for regular stuff, but not for Amazon. Like I do that for like eBay type of stuff
Yeah.
because I can kind of figure out. And I don't even, unless it's like a toy or something that I don't really know. But like for clothes, I don't really even do comps. I just do my own thing.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I'm probably not successful.
Well,
But I don't waste my
and I
time.
think that's the way a lot of people do.
I just do my own thing and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even comp half the stuff unless it's something that I don't know or something vintage or something a strange brand or a different brand, but for the meat and potato stuff, I just do whatever. I do what I can, Like I sold a pair of Abercrombie pants on Poshmark for $25 and they're used and they're not even like great. I'm like, what the hell? I only put it up high so I can give them a really big discount when, you know what I mean, when someone liked it.
Yeah.
And I paid $1.50 at the Goodwill. I mean, Goodwill bins. And I sold it for $25. I'm like, what? And the only reason why I put them up that high, I wouldn't put that up that high probably on eBay, but I put them up on Posh because you got to give like, big discounts and.
Right. I don't. I'm kind of weird about like my Poshmark. I don't like if it's a new thing that I have just listed on Poshmark. I don't give them a 20% discount right off the bat. I am usually like if somebody likes something, I will usually know within the hour that they liked it, and so I respond with the offer. With the discount. But if it's something that I've just listed, say in the last couple of days, I'll do a 10%. And then I'll kind of base it on that. And I don't know.
Well, that's how I used to be, but I have so much stuff now and I'm
Yeah.
trying to clear it out that I just like, at this point, even if I got what I paid for the stuff, I'd be
Right.
happy.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, a lot of my new stuff I bought for $4.97 at like Nordstrom. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to downsize my basement some more.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm working on that too.
And I haven't really gone thrifting, so I'm like, I'm dying to go.
Yeah.
I say that, then I go to the bins and I can't stand everybody, and I'm like, God, why do I want to come back here?
It just upsets you because you're, I can imagine. I've never really been in a situation where anybody's been like super rude or pushy or anything like that.
Well, they're not. They don't push me because I stand there like a brick house.
Right.
Because I'm fat. But I'm saying they're just rude. Like, they'll try to cut in front of you. I don't allow it.
She's a brick house. He might to my tail, just letting it all hang out.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, like, whenever I go on to Pirate Ship and select the box in a bag or whatever, so if I cover a box with the poly bag material, like, and what if it doesn't look like a bag? You know what I mean? What
if you put a box in a bag, like just say an eBay box in a bag, if it looks like a box, I would say it's a box.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking like a padded mailer, not a box in a bag.
Well,
but it says like on Pirate Ship, it says envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, soft pack, or box in a bag.
Oh, it does say box in a bag?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you get cheaper. You get
I didn't know
cheaper
it said
rates.
box
doing
in a
that.
bag. I didn't know they had that.
And
on there.
it's
You
a
can't
sec-
you can't wrap the box with the bag. It actually has to go in the bag. You know what I mean?
I think it's too big, but I put in the measurements and they gave me the rate. Liz says it's fine. She hasn't had any issues. Because it's a significant difference from 827 to 15 something.
Right. I mean, you could do that, but I just don't. I don't.
Did the customer pay for it already? The 15?
No, they paid 12 something.
Oh,
And I had it for more pounds than what I had it listed for 6 pounds, and I
but
put
do
in
you put the
4
dimensions
pounds.
when you do that? When with something
Yeah.
big, oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said. So, yeah,
But I don't think I have a bag big enough
right.
for this box.
No,
Right.
take the hit and leave it in the box and don't put it in a bag and just go on from there. I know it's a few bucks, but then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because I mean, if they don't accept that, it's going to come back to you anyway, and they'll charge you for the shipping one way or the other. So I would just do the box.
Mm. I'm gonna go look and make sure I don't have a bag big enough.
She's still destined to put it in a bag. She's not listening.
Screw you! I'm not listening to you.
I knew I should have asked you guys.
It's a cost
Y'all
of doing
are-
business. Do it the right way. You don't have to worry about it. Over and
Yeah,
done with.
that's the way I.
Move on
know.
to the next one. You're spending more time worrying about this. She she muted herself.
You
More
know,
time worried about this thing.
$3.
She could have listed. She could have listed something and sold something.
It's true.
She's not listening. And sometimes you even lose.
You know.
Sometimes you lose a few bucks. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes you make a few dollars on shipping. So it all works out in the end.
That's it.
I mean, it sucks, but you know, we've all done it.
I just did that the other day.
And with that whole, and if you put something in a box and it ends up being like right over that cusp, you have to kind of like, you know how you could hit it and then all of a sudden it's like $25, something ridiculous, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, when something's big like that, you have to really almost like put it in a box and get the dimensions and get the weight and get the exact.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I like clothes, because it's easy.
It's easy. It's so easy. I mean,
it's either 1 or 2 pounds.
You know, most of it's flat rate anyway. I like to, you know, that's one reason why I like doing shoes too, because it's fairly easy. There's, you know, there's not that many differences in the.
I don't know. These shipping rates are like killing business. It's crazy.
It is crazy, and it's going up again.
I know, it's nuts.
It's ridiculous. How are people gonna? I don't know. I just don't understand.
No, they're gonna make. I don't know. People are gonna start going to other places. I mean, as it is, pirate ship. Oh, pirate ship goes to the USPS, but they're probably losing money here and there because people are going to other, you know,
right.
UPS, FedEx.
I mean, I could do FedEx, but I would have to take everything, you know, to deliver it. I would have to take it to, I think it's 25 miles.
Yeah, everything around here is close. Like I'm like 1 or 2 miles from all of them: FedEx, UPS, and USPS.
Oh my gosh.
The benefits of living in a city.
Right. I'm gonna get there one of these days.
Yeah, but then you'll be like, oh my God, it's so noisy.
Yeah.
But it is good if you have to get something like I do, like just driving down the street, get to Walmart, get to any place, you
That'll
know.
be so nice, though. That will really be. I mean, I think it'll be. I think it'll be nice, but I have to kind of control myself too. You know.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be out of control. We're gonna have to have an intervention just to.
Julie says I slipped box items into my padded priority bags, envelopes all the time, and tape the corners down. I never had a problem. Yeah, that's not what she's talking about. She's
She's
talking
doing
about like a regular poly mailer, not a padded, that she can slip over a bigger box. She has a bigger box, and what? Yeah.
She's wasted more than $3 looking this up. That's on Sally.
Sherry says I think FedEx will pick up for $7 fee or something like that. No, I think it's more than that. I think. But I mean, that might be something to look into. If you have a whole bunch, maybe they could just charge you a one-time $7 fee. They probably wouldn't go like that though. Not for me. they charge me $7 each item. That would be about my luck. I don't know, but I mean, my customer, I charge shipping, so it's gonna go it's gonna be on the buyers, but are they gonna be willing to pay that much? I don't know. Make it worth their while, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how some people still on eBay can do like free shipping on stuff, like
I don't know.
like the product and free shipping, and it's like they're paying like $4, or even if it's first class, they're paying $3-4 shipping, and I'm like, they're not making it like unless you get it for free, you're not make you know what I mean? It's
Right.
it's weird.
Yeah. How are you making? You're paying them to buy it from you.
Right.
I mean,
It's
you're not making a profit at all. If you're lucky, you're getting. But I mean, that's one thing that I do on Macari is found that with Macari, you do better if you have free shipping. Like you get more likes and stuff like that. That's the way I feel. So whenever I'm putting the price in, I'm bumping the price up to account for
shipping. Well, that's a good idea.
shipping and for discounts.
I have a few things on there. I had it on there for a long time.
Everything that I've done, people have asked for discounts, and you have to promote, or you can promote your item. So basically promoting it is dropping the price a couple of bucks. And so, I just bump up the price. That's kind of what I did with Poshmark when I started, just bumped up the price enough where there was plenty of room for the shipping and for the discount. So
I think I have like 10 or 12 things on Macari that I've had there for a while, like some lots of like some bathing suits and different things, but I have to refresh stuff, like maybe redo the listings and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to put hundreds on there because I just don't have the time right now, but
yeah.
Or the energy. I don't even know what my problem is. Now I want to go to the bins. Thanks a lot. Talk about these bins. Now I have like this hankering to go to the bins, and I'll be miserable.
Go to the bins. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
a good
the thing is, when I go to the bin, I mean, you pay like $20. Even if I fill my cart, it's like $40. It's like it's not going to make or break me, but it's like then I come home with the stuff that I have too much stuff.
I think sometimes you just, you
Need to get out.
can do good and you can stay in and you can, list and everything, but that gets old really quick, and I think you just have to have something different.
Yeah.
I think it's important to keep that going,
You're a
you know,
pusher.
because
You're a bins pusher.
hey,
Go to the bins. Go. You can do it. And I'm doing the opposite for you. Stay home. Don't buy anything. List your stuff.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll
Morning,
find a
Maria.
maybe I'll find a 14 karat gold necklace and I can
Hey,
throw it in Todd's face and say, "Look what I found."
maybe that's one
I
thing.
found a silver ring there. I don't even know what I did with it. I gotta find it. It's misplaced somewhere. A men's silver ring with I forget what it is. Larimar on it, which is kind of it almost looks like a turquoise, but it's not.
Huh?
I don't know what I did with it. It used to be on the desk. My office, I cleaned it up enough that I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. And all of a sudden I bring up tubs to go through. I'm like, what am I doing? I know it's
I was gonna look and see if there's any.
and I do not like to go to the bins on the weekend. That's a
No.
First of all, I've been there on the weekends and I've been there during the week and I've been there on the weekends. And some of the stuff that I've seen during the week comes back out on the weekends.
Oh, I bet.
No, but like stuff that's like half decent, like I've seen it and like people didn't want it. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like too good to throw away.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I've seen that. Well, unless it's duplicate, but it seems like a lot of the repetitive stuff. Like,
Yeah, I won't
mean,
go to the bins. There's too many kids on the weekend.
oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. And then people like, if you don't mind kids, first of all, I wouldn't bring my little kids to run around because, I mean, people are like crazy. I mean, I have to keep my guard up for me, let alone a little kid. Keep them in the basket, or something.
They're like babysitting their siblings, so everybody's you got all these carts, and then there's babies stacked in them, and you got this one little kid babysitting the.
As we have the kids running around, I'm like,
well, yeah, we got that too, but.
And I'm like, they're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? It's not like I said, they're a little bit vicious. It's not like in a store that you kind of like, okay, come here, stay with mom, whatever. And they don't care. Well, they won't get hurt because those are the parents that their kids don't get hurt. They're running around, running through, underneath the things. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're not gonna get hurt. It's gonna be the poor little kid that's, coddled.
Right. Morning, Mike and Mary.
Is that Crazy Mike?
That's Crazy Mike.
Crazy Mike. I haven't seen any sales. What's going on? I haven't seen any postings on Instagram.
I know.
What's happening?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We have to live vicariously through Crazy Mike's sales.
Right.
He has such obscure stuff that it's like, I don't even know what, the stuff is. You know what I mean? Like.
And this says, I cannot stand taking my kids to the regular thrift store. And they are on the cusp of 11.
Yeah, that's old, but it's really not taking the kids there. It's how the kids act when they're there. Like if the parents are like, no, stay with me, or like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if you're a single mother, whatever, you have no other choice. You have to bring them.
You got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that. Like, I probably wouldn't want to do it, but if I had a kid and I wanted to get out of the house and whatever, but I'd keep them under control. That's the difference. So I say, my kids would be hellions. That's why I don't have any, so I can just judge everybody else. Look at my dog. He's out of control. If you came over, he jumps everybody. I'm like, stop jumping. Oh. Well, I can't even take care of dogs, let alone kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually, if I do go to the bins, it's not, and that's not everywhere. Like, I could probably do it in Sacramento.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
It's Sally Ann. She's just trying to prove a point. She's a devil. She is a devil. at her. She had to put it on screen to prove, like,
Right.
I did it, Carol.
I can
and you're
do
not gonna
it.
I did it, and you didn't stop me. Look at her.
There you go. There you go. I got it done.
You know what?
Ta-da.
I'll have the last laugh, Sally, when they return it. When they return it, please bring it on.
Sticking her tongue out.
I know, I see her. She's a devil. Look, she had to prove us wrong. Look at her.
Yep. Yeah, $7 savings, and it only took an hour to do it. So it means
It wasn't an hour.
you owe them $15 now because all the time they wasted.
Poly bag haters.
The 8-hour challenge is over. Yep, you got that package in there. You're doing great, Sally. Sally's so funny. All I can see is the big box in front of the camera.
Oh my God.
Sally, you are a riot.
Anissa said, Sally, did you measure the bag? I've tried bigger ones, and Pirate Ship kicks it out.
I put in the measurements of the box. So
You can't do that.
I will change it.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna shut up.
chill.
I'm gonna shut up.
Cat fight.
I'm gonna shut up.
I'm going to
That's
the
right,
base,
Liz.
Sally, in
Don't
like 15 minutes.
She said-
Fuzzy won't shut his trap.
Don't let them tell you how to live, Sally.
Who said that?
Liz.
But actually, it'll be the same.
I think when they mean box in a bag, this is just my take on it. Okay, they mean if you had something like, just say you had an ornament that's in a box, okay, like it came in a box, like a Hallmark, and then you put it in a bag. That's what I think. I don't think they think like, okay, go get a big box and then just put a bag over it and you can get the cheaper rate. That's my take on it.
And I should have said that.
Huh?
But they should have said it.
Well, they figured that most people would understand.
Well, then they don't know me, do they?
Oh my God, Kelly, you are the best.
Poly kitchen trash bag. That's right, Mike. No, actually, I took.
That's a hot air balloon she put it in.
Oh, Sally.
Goodyear blimp bag.
Sally, you have one of those, you know, the ones that you put the
This is-
vacuum and seal it? One of those-
This is 3 bags. It's 3 of the jumbo poly bags.
Sally, you crack me up.
All right, good job, Mary. Yeah, it should be the same measurements actually. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Should be fine. It's covered. Hank.
Although with the post office, how do they know? There's so many different things. Like Poshmark has their own schedule with USPS. Do you know what I mean? Mercari has their own schedule. eBay has their own schedule. Like, how did they know? And then they have the regular one. You can print it at home. You can print it there. They're not
Right.
even gonna know. I mean, how do they even? I mean, no, they have the scan, but they don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's all working. You mean the scan bar that's in the package or whatever? Is that what you're talking about, Carol?
No, I'm saying like when you bring just say you bring your packages, right? How would the post office know? I mean, I know they scan that thing, but do you honestly think that the post office scans through every one to see if we put the exact weight?
Yeah.
If you get the right postage, because you get cheaper rates with Pirate Ship. You get cheaper rates with Poshmark.
Only sometimes. Sometimes Pirate Ship and eBay are the same price for me.
What I'm saying is they have different contracts with USPS. That's what I'm trying to say. The regular worker that works there, because I know at the beginning people were having problems with Poshmark because they were saying, "Oh no, it's you paid $6.79 and it weighed 4 pounds." You know what I mean? You can ship up to 5 pounds for $6.79. So that's what I'm saying. The normal postal worker doesn't even know all these changes.
Okay, Fishing and Pickin says, I'm always confused with the bag in the box rules. From Pirate Ship website, USPS only cares about your outer packaging. So if there's a box inside your poly mailer or envelope, that's no problem. But you can't shrink wrap or tightly tape a bag or envelope around the box and call it an envelope. If it clearly has 3 dimensions, it is a box and you need to enter all 3 dimensions. Let me look at that. Does it have 3 sides? No. No, it has. What do you mean? Does it have 3 sides?
Height, width, length. Yours looks like a box. But they might not even catch it. I'm not saying
They
will.
they only count the length and the width for a poly bag.
Right, because usually if you have in a poly bag, it's only going to be a few inches anyway, so they just know that. But yours is like 12 inches.
I need some ball-shaped boxes. Yeah, I sure do.
Well, worst thing, they send it back and you print out the right one. That's all.
Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
Well, no, I'm just looking at this now because I don't want to fuck it up.
I didn't even know they had box in a bag. So.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
I'm not saying I never even knew that. So, like, you're one step better than I am.
I mean, I can make a freaking envelope if I have to. Just make it look like an envelope if that's what they want me to do.
Which is stupid on their part. I mean,
yeah.
They shouldn't say box in a bag. They should just say if something's in a box that fits in a poly bag, then it's, I mean, whatever, it should be able to go. But I don't know.
But you can get huge size poly bags. I mean, that's what freaking USPS ships in.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Tape wings on the package now. I mean, seriously, I can make it look like a damn envelope if you want me to. Is that what I have to do to make sure it goes through? I mean,
oh, Sally, you cracked me up. She's gonna tape wings now. Now she's gonna like. Oh.
You could have had that package done and.
This bitch go fly.
This Was it that tank?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sally's determined. She's going to get it there in the poly bag no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it takes her all day. That's now they challenged her.
Mm. Now, I was just looking for what Fishing and Picking was saying about that, and to see if I don't even know where you're getting that Fishing and Picking. Fuck it, I'm just gonna send my shit.
Just do it. Get it done. Get it done and over with.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Well, if nothing else, Sally, you made my day.
I mean, I
so-
care. I don't want to say I don't care, but like, you know, I've done it. I've done boxes like this before, but I just didn't do them through pirate ship.
Right.
Like if I have an ugly box or something on the outside of the box that I don't want it to, you know, I
USPS
don't
with
want
this
it to
whole
be seen.
USPS with this whole dimensional thing is driving me crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I do agree with that.
They're gonna, they I don't know. The higher ups make these decisions, and I understand it's based on money, and that's great and all, because being an accountant, I get it. But when you're down in the ranks, you know what I mean. You're gonna realize if you lose more customers going to FedEx or USPS, I mean UPS, then you're not making as much money. You know what I mean? You're losing out money.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, good. Mine's only 1713.
There you go. Yeah, cover up the outside when it says Giant Destroyer adult film item. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Got to keep it professional. If I have a box that has a bunch of stuff on the outside, I just use my eBay tape or priority tape and tape it up like that so it doesn't say anything like that.
Giant destroyer.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yep.
So I started, yesterday I was all about, don't let this, the eBay glitches and stuff. I didn't mean like, don't fall for it, or don't, with the item specifics and everything. But, on the other hand, I was thinking, well, if those are going to have to be done anyway, you might as well go ahead and just, fix them like they should be fixed. So I started fixing my listing today.
I mean, I understand like fixing them and stuff, but I don't think they're done.
Right.
This is the only thing.
Right. I agree with that, but that's the thing is if those items are not being seen by people because they're messed up, why not fix them so they can be seen?
Yeah.
Because if that's what people are searching for, those items are not coming up in search apparently. So if somebody's searching for blue jeans, so I'm still working on mine, but I did start. I'm not going crazy over them, but I am going in and I am going to fix them because I feel like those are still going to have to be fixed, you know. And
Well, like somebody told me yesterday, they're not being seen,
right. Right.
which I think is stupid.
Well, you know. Let's see. Mary said I talked to eBay yesterday in an unrelated matter and asked about that and the billing issues. So what all did they tell you, Mary? I mean, I know that they're probably still working on it, and it's, you know, a possible glitch. But I just figure since they added that to the listing, so why not? You know, you should go in and fix them, because if you want your stuff to sell, you know, that may be one of the reasons why I didn't sell very much. You know, I haven't sold very much this week on eBay. So, you know, I just feel like it's something I'm gonna have to do, and they said eBay can't fix the mess they made with the item specifics, so each seller has to go in and fix it in their listings. Right. That's what I was thinking. I mean, they can make the changes, but they can't fix, you know, if your item doesn't fall into a specific category, or like mine were a lot of color. All right, bye, Tim. Have fun. Find some good stuff. You know, it is what it is. You just got to go fix it. So.
Well, true.
You know, and if anything, you know, if sales come out of it, then it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't keep a backup of your listing, so they can't fix it. Right. So, you know, I mean, you just gotta do it. Just gotta
Which
go
really,
in,
it seems like they really should be giving a discount or something, because I know they're not going to.
Right.
But I mean, with any other business, really, if you mess up and cause us to do more work, you know, I mean, that's time that we can spend putting more items up or something, you know.
Right.
But
it's more of a hindrance, like, you know, I think in a good way, I think in a positive way, it's a good thing, because they can be a little more specific in the item, so it comes up more specific in a customer search. But also, I mean, once they did that, it kicked a lot of stuff out, and, you know, so to be proactive, you're going to have to go in and fix those items that got kicked out, so they will be relevant in search.
right, but at the same time, there's questions that are wanting to be answered, like on a bathing suit bottom, what the inseam is, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, it's asking you to put this in there, and you can't. And so they're saying, you know, they're still saying that it needs to be fixed, you know, because you haven't put an inseam for a bathing suit bottom. What do? You know, until they fix all that, I really don't see a reason to mess with it.
Go Jazz says eBay recommends you leave the listings alone at the moment. My DVD listings have errors because they want me to fill out the studio specific. What the hell? I think I had something like that. And it was
Studio.
basically asking, and I just put, it was like a workout DVD or something. And I
Mhm.
just, and the option was unknown, and I just picked unknown and, went on my way. That's right. Hank says things change. It happens all the time. Duck and weave. How we handle the changes and roll with the punches is what what matters. That's what it all ends up being. Is you just gotta go with it. Go with the flow. Yeah, Karen says I don't trust eBay to fix my listings. I'm doing it myself. That's what they told me. He said, hold on tight, and they're sorry. I don't know. For me, myself, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go in and, I'm gonna get crazy about it and everything, but I am gonna be a little proactive and just go in and fix what needs fixing. And, hopefully that will open up the search a little more and I can get some sales because I haven't been really getting any sales over there. So that's kind of the way that I look at it. I feel like it's better to be a little proactive rather than just, sitting by waiting for things to happen. You should pass out free hot brownies and cold milk for my troubles. Yeah. You just gotta do what you need to do. If you feel like you want to wait and wait until they, fix things, then hey, that's okay. Good morning, Summer. I don't know. The other day I couldn't list some pre-owned bras, but today used comes up as an option. So glad I can. Yeah, that's what Michelle said on the bin pickers. She was saying the same thing. She was a little worried because they pick up a lot of bras, and so she was definitely worried about if they had discontinued being able to sell pre-owned bras on eBay. But looks like they've, hopefully they fixed that, and now you can list them. And that's the thing too is, I mean, we can, the thing about the community is we can talk about it, and some people are gonna go in whole hog and fix things, and some people are just gonna wait, and there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever works for you. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I wish I did. We all just do the best we can. That's the bottom line. But hopefully today will be a little better sales and make some money. I've been bulk editing about 10 at a time. Yeah. I just go through and I think I was doing 500, and out of the 500 that I basically, I didn't relist them, but I just resubmitted them and kind of just pushed them through. I didn't edit them one by one. How did I do it? I just did the bulk thing, but I didn't do anything to the listing. And then when I came through and updated them, then it said like 37 weren't accepted. So I just went through those 37 and pushed them through. And like I said, it wasn't a big deal.
Are we supposed to go through every single listing we have to check if there's any problems?
What happens, what you can do, what I did was, you know how you go through the bulk editor?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through there, but you don't pick anything to edit. You just go through and cycle them through. And once you do that, it'll come up if there's any problem listings, it'll come up and say you need to fix, 463 went through, but you got to fix 37 or whatever it is. But yeah, it is super easy to fix it. And you just go through, I usually do edit one at a time and just, whatever didn't go through. And I mean, it can be a pretty quick, just click the red filter thingy at the top. Yeah. Oh yeah, Silverhair, you must spend the next 6 weeks poring over every single bit of each listing. Yeah, it only comes up the ones that you have to fix or have a required fix. But I mean, I have what 1,900 listings, so that says my problem is that after I edit and it says everything's okay, I go back 30 minutes later and I have other ones to fix. I noticed there was 2 red exclamation points on mine, and it was one was like fixed size, and then there was something else. There was another one that came up. There you go, Hank. That's a great idea. You can work on those repairs, Todd, when we have the listing challenge.
Shut up, Hank.
I don't know. I'm trying not to get very upset about it because, it's just one of those things that happens and just duck and weave. It's something else. It's always something.
Mm-hmm.
Always something. Sally, your phone is ringing. Grand Central Station. Ringo, what are you doing? Yep, all will be fine. Everything will be fine. Oh. Dogs are going crazy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For what? Why are they going nuts?
I don't know. I see something. Elvis is crying. Ringo's barking. What's the problem? Got the dog patrol out. Paw Patrol. Ain't nothing going on. Just relax.
Just relax.
Oh, my cat's trying to figure out where the barking dog is. I can't remember, what was I watching? I think I was watching something about Alaska, and they had the sled dogs on there, and the dogs were barking, and oh my gosh, that just was bugging Ringo to death. He hated that. Like, where's all the barking coming from? They want the actor's name in movies I have for sale. It's a cartoon.
Put Scooby-Doo.
Well,
Well, they do have voiceover actors in the credits, so.
they mean the voice actor. I don't know.
Oh, great.
Yeah, just let them know Google works on their end too.
Yeah.
You know?
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, they'd have to get a whole new team just to go in there and fix all their mess ups. That means they'd have to spend money. I ain't gonna do that. No, no, no. What you guys doing today? Todd, what are you doing today?
Listing.
You gonna do some listing today?
Yeah.
I guess I'll do some listing too.
I finally, you know, when you have a 30-year-old fence, the posts start rotting off at the top of the concrete that the posts
Right.
are in. And so yesterday and the day before, I started digging out one of those concrete blocks, you know, because you can't lift up on the post because it's not attached anymore to get the concrete that's around the post holding it in the ground. So, and you know, the wood fence sections are 8 feet wide.
Right.
So the new post you put in has to go in the same spot, but you can't put it in because a big ass chunk of concrete is still in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So for 2 days, it took me to dig out one concrete because I can't work as hard on hard work as I used to could.
Right.
So I finally got it out yesterday. So
Well, good.
today I'm setting a concrete in a post. That'll take me about 12 hours.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Yeah, just one post. So
Yeah.
I hope my wheelbarrow hasn't developed any rust through leaks because I mix concrete in it, you know,
Yeah.
and it just sits out in the weather. So
yeah, don't want that leaking. for falling through.
So yeah, I gotta set a fence post and then you have to wait like 24 hours before you can put the new boards up.
Oh,
on
I
that
just sold
section.
something else.
Sally. stop
Great.
it.
She's gonna be till 3 o'clock now getting it packed.
Yeah, I am. I have to take this shit to the post office.
Yeah. Set an alarm, Sally. That has to be packed before 4:30.
Yep. It looks like.
Beth asked where Tom was. Tom's usually not on Fridays because his wife is home, and so yeah, he can't be online because she's working online from home. So, yep. Anissa says gonna need a bigger bag, Sally.
Yeah.
Should be.
Let's see. Hank says, let's see if we
What
can
is
use
it?
6 poly bags this time.
Shut the fuck up, Hank.
And add a rudder for steering. There you go.
Yeah.
Bitch of me, Steve.
Oh!
Make me cry. Doing the best I can.
6 poly bags, 2 garbage bags, box and a
Yeah.
bag. There you
I
go.
have to.
They said, Sally, we love you.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm new.
Tell Brandon he has to do the packing before he goes to work from now on. Oh, you just saw him. He's online.
I know he's on. He's
Ooh,
off work now.
Who, Brandon?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's hanging out at Walmart until I get this all packaged, and then I'm gonna send him grocery shopping.
Too late, Summer.
That's all good. Okay.
Oh, she's talking about Tom.
Oh.
Tom's online. Oh.
Thanks a lot, Sherry.
Busted. No. It's all good.
What did I sell? Oh.
What'd you sell?
It's a pack of like, dang it, I didn't mean to sell that for that cheap. Dang it. That sucks. Anyways, it's Star Wars, like, it's not vintage or anything, but it's like a vehicle with like some small troopers and stuff. And I've had it for like, I think 2 years. So it needs to get sold anyways. But I just don't want to sell it for that cheap.
Hey, it's out of your inventory, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. It's whatever.
You don't have to worry about it. Just package it up and get it out. That's what I think. Let's see.
Yeah, what did I sell? I sold something to Canada. Oh, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs DVD. I
Mm.
sold to Canada.
Mm. I don't know. Yeah, I have a few more pairs of shoes I'm gonna do today, and then I'm gonna jump right into the clothing.
Yeah,
Still working on shoes though.
that's good. I only have like maybe 3 pairs of shoes to list in my inventory.
That's good. I have about 30.
You have more than that.
No, I really don't. No, not really. I've been working on it. I work on them every week. Now that I have a schedule, I've been keeping up with that schedule.
Oh, well, that's good.
I've been getting a lot more done, with the shoes and really with everything else.
Yeah.
So it's dwindling down. It's not going fast, but it's dwindling down. Keeping it going.
Yeah, I know. I need to list more clothing. I kind of got out of it for a while, but I know I need to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and because me, I have a lot more clothing than really anything else. So I switch, every other day is clothing. And then I have jewelry, hard goods, shoes, and then Saturday's freestyle. So it just kind of keeps things, interesting. So you're not getting, I get bored with clothing too, especially if I haven't bought anything, recently, and nothing super exciting. It's not shiny and new anymore once you get it home. So.
Yeah, I can't list 20 shirts in a row. It's just mind numbing.
Yeah.
So I'll do like 5 shirts and then some CDs and then 2 shirts and some video games or whatever.
Yeah.
I mix up all the time.
That's good too.
It's part of my squirrel inbreeding, I think.
Yep.
All right, I gotta go throw this outside real quick.
Okay, don't throw it. It might break.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't watch.
Very carefully.
That's a damn big package for a watch.
This.
That's awesome, Sherry.
I bubble wrapped it really good.
She found some salt shakers, salt and pepper shakers, so she's getting in there. That's good. I think especially now, they should start popping off pretty good.
Yep.
Sold one that paid for them all. Lennox pineapple. Awesome. For $30, for 30 something. Very good. I need to start working on my flatware. Start getting that done. Yeah. digging into the pile. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What this is 2 years of huge collection, and yes, I've been working hard to get them up, and they are moving faster now as I thought they would. $30 ones are so nice. Awesome. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. I hope everybody has a great day. Get lots of sales. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
We'll have the listing challenge, and everyone have a great day. See y'all
Okay.
later.
Bye.